This is not an item from a London souvenir shop, but one of the greatest sequential discovery puzzles in the world. It was designed by Australian designers Brian Young and Junichi Yananose, along with American puzzle collector John Morse. The puzzle was originally created as an exchange puzzle for the 2014 International Puzzle Party held in London, United Kingdom. It later won the Jury Grand Prize at the 2015 International Puzzle Party in Ottawa, Canada. A few copies of this puzzle have sold for insane amounts of money for the past few years. Does that mean it's truly one of the best puzzles ever created? Let's find out. And here it is. The Big Ben puzzle, designed by 3 people. 2 Australian designers, Junichi Yananose and Brian Young, and an American puzzle collector, John Morse. Actually, little fact about the creation of this puzzle. It is American puzzle collector John Morse that had the idea about the Big Ben puzzle. He wanted a complex and beautiful puzzle as his last gift for the puzzle community, because unfortunately John is not with us anymore. And this is a big success. This puzzle is so beautiful. It won the best award at the International Puzzle Party, and apparently it is such a fun puzzle to solve. And honestly, this puzzle looks so simple, sleek. Really, it's so elegant. And it is quite a big puzzle. Like, compared to my hand, this puzzle is really tall. Such a well done homage to the actual Queen Elizabeth Tower here in the UK. If you don't know yet, I am a huge fan of Brian Young puzzles, and I am so glad that I have this puzzle in my collection. What did it cost? Everything. I am really glad we are going to attempt solving this puzzle today. And as you can see, it looks very simple. It's a tower, you have 4 clocks, you have some brass elements. All of it is made in wood. You can see some also very square edges. Can you remove them? Can you move them? I have no idea. You also have very distinct components of this puzzle. It is divided in 4 main parts. And then you have a little inscription at the bottom of the puzzle. It says Big Ben Exchange, exchanged by John Morse, designed by John, Juno and Brian. And the object of the puzzle is to remove Big Ben from the tower, and along the way you will pick up Queen Elizabeth's gold crown. That's crazy, that's super cool. So if you don't know, this is the Queen Elizabeth Tower. The Big Ben is the bell inside the tower, and then that's quite cool that you can find a crown. Wow, a gold crown. That's amazing, to be honest. And this puzzle do come with a little card, and this is the official rules. And the object, as we said, is to remove the Big Ben and to collect the Queen Elizabeth's gold crown. But also, when you reassemble, you need to get all 4 clock faces back to 9 o'clock. Okay, so this does give a little hint that we will play with the clocks. So I believe they will move. Yeah, they do turn. Maybe you can do other things with them. They're quite loose. Nothing else I can really explain. Otherwise, I feel I will start solving the puzzle. Like, obviously, we will play with the brass pins, with the clocks, And I guess we will be able to pull or push the different components of the tower. I am really excited to solve this puzzle, so without further ado, let's get into it. We said that we can rotate the clocks. Yeah, like they are locked so far. Can you pull them? Yeah, you can pull this one. Oh, look. Oh, wow. Okay, so there is a pin and it looks like it is connected to the other clock. This one you can just turn, you cannot pull it. This one also you can rotate it but not pull it. But this one, oh, it does come out a bit, but it is blocked by something else. Okay, so this is so well done. Like, it's just a magnet but hold it in position. That's so satisfying. Also, look at the details on these clocks. This is next level of wood crafting. Wow, so neat and so perfectly executed. Nice. So yes, you can see also all the clocks are at 9 o'clock from the start. We need to figure out how to pull this clock all the way out. What if I put the puzzle in different directions? Maybe there is a gravity pin that holds the clock in position. But let's not forget that top puzzle designers and one of the biggest collectors worked together to design this puzzle. So I don't think it will be that straightforward. Can we do anything with the brass pins? No. These four look like they are glued. But this one though, you can see a cut around it. So can I push it? No, it does move. Like you can really see. Oh wow, wait. So you can see that the brass pin moves, but you can see that this moves a lot. Oh, this is one part. That would be so cool if you can kind of disassemble the tower. It would be so neat also to see like one of the faces sliding up. That would be nice. Let's focus. This brass pin, I cannot push it, but I can rotate it. It is a screw. Nice. So I guess we'll get our first tool. Wow. That's so cool. Wait, I can feel the clock now. Oh, being a bit more loose, but not really. Yeah, if I put it like this. Oh, did you hear that? Okay, so I put the puzzle like this, and then I will turn it upside down, and you should hear a little click. Yeah, there is something dropping. The clock is dropping as well. Nice! Okay, so, yes, indeed, there is... Oh, wait, there are a lot of things happening inside. So you had this brass pin, I think pushing a little pin inside. And you should be able to see it. Now if I tilt the puzzle up like this pin will disappear inside, and you can see that that was the pin locking the clock in position here. And you can see another part coming up now. Yeah. Okay, so it is a wooden piece with a brass pin inside, but seems to tap into a screw or another metallic part. I love it so far. I think a lot of things are happening and we will need to figure out what we should do next. But so far we do have two clocks out and a brass pin that can be used as a screw. So what will be our next step? Also, these two clocks look very different from those clocks. And you can see there is something that will go inside the puzzle, but those two, you cannot see any wooden parts going through the tower. So, what does that mean? Okay. Wow, wait, I didn't expect that. Now, I can pull this part of the puzzle. Wow. Oh yeah, because I removed this clock, right? So now the inside can freely move. And you can see that this looks like to be two different parts. You can see that you have this bit of the tower that is connected to the inside of the tower. And here you have another brass pin. I feel like this will be used to say you cannot push me to the left, but to the right. I guess this might be one of the final steps, right? Like, I will not be surprised actually if there is a compartment inside of this part. We need to look for some clues. And I think I can see something. Yes. Okay, now I think we will have an idea of what the clocks are here for. If I pull this part of the puzzle up, now you can see on the sides two metallic round pieces. And also you can see some cuts out on the sides of this wooden part. Since we can rotate those clocks, yeah, you see, now I can rotate them more. Now that I pull this piece up, look, I can pull it even more. Okay, yes. So this will be a double labyrinth puzzle. That's cool. So that might be crazy hard, or that will be straightforward. Okay, so this is the starting position. Can I put, yeah, I can put it back. So I put this, and now I need to start playing with the two clocks at the same time and find my way to the bottom of this part, I guess. So I can maybe remove this internal part from the external body. That is so cool. I might be a bit quiet while solving this labyrinth, but I feel this will be so challenging. A double-sided maze. Wow. I don't know, should I take a pen and a paper and try to map the mazes? No, I'm sure we can make it. We can make it without any external tools, let's say. I need to find, okay. I need to find a path where I can go. Also, it's quite nice because I can feel if one of the clock is locked. Like if I hit a wall. So I know this one does have some freedom still, but this one here, it's locked. So I need to find another position for the clock. I don't know what to do. Oh, here, okay. Okay, we will need to keep going up and down to try to find the correct path, because obviously we have a lot of options, right? And it might get even crazier farther we get. Oh my goodness. Why are puzzle designers so evil? Well, I am again locked, but this one now. Okay, here. yes. Oh wow, look. Yeah, okay, so there will be some dead ends. Nice. Obviously, it is a maze. Michael, please. Think. Okay, yeah. Shoot. On this side, I have 3 options. And on this side, maybe, okay, maybe I went with this path. And now I'm rotating the clock in a way that I will end on this left side. So I need to push this back down to come in the middle slot, I guess. Okay, yes. Here and now. Can I turn the clock? Yeah, yes. Okay. I'm back here. So I believe that the pin of this clock is aligned with the middle slot. Here, I have no idea. I wonder if... I was going to say, I wonder if the pin is shown by the little... What do you call that? Aiguille in French? The little arrow. But that would not make sense because we, at the beginning, we start at the 9 o'clock position. And that could make sense actually, because that means that one pin starts here while the other starts on the other side. So it is possible. Okay, here I need to play with this clock. I guess this is... Oh, here as well. Whoa! How long is this maze? Come on. Yes, I am coming to an end. Oh, and now I can see the pin. I can see the pins on both sides. But where is the end? I think, yeah, here I am locked. So I need to rotate the clock here to align the pin to this slot. And now, here, I am locked. Oh no. I am locked here and I think I can see the end, which is on this side, but I think my pin is on this slot right now. I need to go back up to end here. My goodness. Wait, now it's this clock that is locked. Okay, yeah. Now it's this one. I think I just need to rotate the clocks final time to fully escape the mazes. Oh, okay, so there is something inside. Hey, I think that's our Elizabeth gold crown. That's so nice. That's so cool. Wow, we found our first reward. Okay, so there is nothing else inside the box. It is totally empty. And now we can see the pins and the full mechanism of the clocks. Look. Wow, that's sick. That's so well made. And we can debunk the theory the pin is not aligned to the little arrow. Sad, 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 sad. Well, this one is actually, you can see, you have a pin here and you have a little arrow facing this way. So just one of them is like that. That was quite challenging, to be honest, but now we can see, oh wait, now we can see the two mazes. There are a couple of dead ends, so tricky. Now there is a compartment, a hole inside this part. I cannot really see inside and I'm not sure if you will be able to see either. Do I try to put the brass pin inside and see what will happen? Okay, I can see it. So the brass pin goes fully inside of the hole, but yeah, I can put this part. as well. Okay, so actually I just see something, but if I do that, I think that is the perfect length to touch, to touch the bottom of the hole. And now what? So you can see this little piece of wood that looks like to just fit inside this cutout. Like this piece has been made to fit here. Yeah, you cannot rotate it, and if I try to put it in a different direction, then it doesn't fit. I really need to align the cutout with the little wooden piece to fit this piece inside the hole. But now, if we look carefully at our rare jewel, we can see that the hole has this design to fit the screw. Sorry, I don't know how you call that actually. Do you see? Now I can attach the crown to this brass pin. Then we have potentially 3 pieces that work together. We can assemble them to make a tool. But for what purpose? Like, what is the purpose of putting those pieces inside? I really need a light to see what is happening inside. Okay, I think I found my tool. Unfortunately, no choice, I need to use an external tool. Oh, there are 2 wooden pieces inside the hole. They do act as something to block you. I hope you can see. I cannot see anything at the bottom of the hole. Well, there is something a bit strange. Like the wood is different. It's like there are 2 different squares of wood. Different patterns. Wait. We do have this little piece here that goes up and down when we tilt this part. Oh wow, that is quite tricky. So this piece is a little rectangular that goes up and down. And when you tilt the puzzle like this, so when the piece goes down, there is just enough room to insert something between a piece of wood and the moving piece to, I guess, try to push it further. And that's why right now it just touches this silver screw inside the puzzle. So if we manage to insert something in the little gap that we have, we should be able to push this piece further down, and I guess to push this little silver screw. It's one thing to say it, but then it's another to achieve it. Look, this is actually perfect. This is the exact gap we have when we tilt the puzzle like this. So we need to remember that because of the gravity, we need to put the puzzle like this. So with the moving piece down. It will be easier to fit the gold crown inside the space that is somewhere here. And now it makes sense to assemble these 3. This is the perfect tool to reach this little gap. Now it will be quite challenging because I'm not sure how far I should screw the crown, and also obviously the little blocking wall is on this side. So we will need to insert our tool like this. We can easily pass. Yeah, like this. Oh, here, look. Look, it's spring-loaded. I managed it first try. Wow, wait. That is lucky. It is spring-loaded. That is so cool. And now I can push this piece further down. Oh, wow. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, maybe the silver screw is a pin that is locking this part to slide out of this main wooden piece. So if we push screw down, I guess we will be able to align it with the surface and slide this. No, it doesn't slide at all. Oh, I can feel it though. Wait, so if I push my tool fully and try to slide, I can lock it. You see, so I'm grabbing the pin of this moving piece. So am I going to further down? Maybe I need to push a bit less. Perfectly align the screw inside its hole. That will be quite challenging. No, it is not that. Like, even if I try to align it, nothing is happening. There is something else. Maybe we are not pushing enough actually. How can we push this piece further down? Like, we cannot assemble the clocks together. So that would be useless to try to insert this clock. But what do you think about this puzzle so far? Do you think that the mechanisms are clever? I can definitely see it winning an international puzzle party. Different type of puzzles, sequential discovery, and a tricky and challenging solve. It's quite a complete puzzle. Mazes as well. That's such a fun puzzle to solve.
Many tic-tacs later.
Okay, we need to focus. I'm just mesmerized by the craftsmanship of this puzzle. And I'm not thinking of how to solve it. We need to find a way to push this inside further down. Oh, I think I'm seeing something. Okay, wait. Again, there is a little cut inside the piece. So I stop pushing. You can see, it's challenging to show you actually. So you can see the piece, and if I push it, you can see a slot. So we might be able to fit something and to push up, right? I cannot use those pieces because I still need to push. There is nothing inside of this, so my only tool is this clock. Wait, do we need to use every components we discovered along the way? So let's try. If I put the clock like this, you can see that the clock is blocked by the wooden piece inside. If I turn the clock to try to insert the pin inside the cutout, then nothing happens. Nice. maybe I'm not pushing this part enough. And that's why we might need to play around with this golden crown. Maybe I need to be at the tip of the brass pin. You see? That is the extra millimeters we might need to push it high enough. Okay, let's try again to navigate around everything. You see, now we have a bigger gap, so more to push. Oh yes, there is a big difference. Wait, yeah, no, it still doesn't work. You cannot slide this piece. But now we can see the cutout perfectly. So again, if I put the clock inside the hole, and now I rotate the clock, the metallic pin should get inside the slot. Wow, that is incredible to force us to use all the pieces we discovered to solve one mechanism. The only thing I need to do now is to rotate the clock, to use the pin as a lever to push this part up. Like this, you see? I can go higher. That's the highest I can go. Drum rolls, it is time to see if we did the correct thing. Okay, now we can hear another pin going up and down. Oh, the first pin. Maybe I need to solve the puzzle like this. Wait, yes. Yes. Wait. We are so close of opening this piece. Okay, we managed to do it. Wow, so indeed, we needed to tilt the puzzle this way to remove one pin and to rotate the clock to slowly play with the inner mechanism to perfectly align this silver screw. And now should be able to fully slide the part, but I guess I do need this to push because it looks like it is locked by the cutout. I don't want to force it. I don't want to risk to damage the puzzle. Okay, yeah. Wow, look how long is this screw. Need to be careful. Yes, now. Oh, I can see something. Okay, let's try to hide it. Yes. Oh, wow. So indeed, we have this first pin that was locked by this brass pin. So if I screw the brass pin all the way down, you see, I can lock this pin. So that was our first move to be able to remove this clock. And so by tilting the puzzle down like this, then we get rid of this pin. But is obviously locking the part. You can see it does go inside this hole. And now this second screw that is spring loaded goes inside of this second hole. And that's why you need to push the inner part with the brass pin to push it inside its hole. And you need to be so careful to perfectly align the pin with this surface. Otherwise, again, the brass pin will be the one locking this part. What a clever mechanism That's so cool! So, I saw something. We did manage to retrieve the big band! Yeah, let's go! We did it! And look! So cute! Can we ring the bell? Not really, too small. But wow, this is so crazy to be honest. Look, the little compartment. Just for the bell. That is so cool. What a puzzle. So well made. I think it's quite minimalist when you think about it. Not a lot of parts, but you need to use everything you found until the end to be able to solve the last mechanism. Then we managed to solve the Big Bang puzzle. It is time to put it back together. That might be a challenge. We will need to be extra careful to not damage anything. We're going to do it like this. Now I need to use this brass pin to push this silver pin in like this and slowly push it back inside. Yeah, we did manage to do that. Okay, that's cool. And now I guess to be straightforward, because we just need to put the gold crown back inside, and we need to put this part inside this part. And now I did a big mistake. I don't remember which way it should face. Ah, that's terrible. I mean, let's just put it like this, I guess. Yes, here. Okay. Yes. Whoa! So lucky, to be honest. Wow! Oof! I'm so relieved that we did fit this part back in its original position first try. Okay, that's such a relief. Wow! How lucky. Now we just need to fit the two last clocks back inside. I can put this clock here. Yeah. So I can lock this pin. Now I can lock this clock and just put this one back in its original position. So we do have the 4 clocks pointing at 9 o'clock, and we just need to put the little antenna to our Queen Elizabeth Tower, screw the brass pin fully inside, and put the puzzle back to its original position, and say we fully managed to solve the Big Bang puzzle. What a solution! Honestly, I have never been disappointed in a puzzle designed by Brian Young or Juno. So a puzzle designed by the two designers can just be amazing. And you, what did you think about the solution of a Big Bang puzzle? Did you find it fun? Interesting? Challenging? Please let me know in the comments section below. Tell me what was your thought about the solution of this puzzle. If you did enjoy this puzzle or this video, don't forget to put a like and to subscribe to the channel. It will really mean so much to me. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time for a new video. Tschüss!